The nation lost a giant in the public health sector over the weekend. Dr. Jose Moguel came from humble beginnings in the village of San Lazaro in the Orange Walk district, along with 8 other siblings. He excelled to become one of the leading surgeons in the country as the chief of surgery at the Karl Heusner Memorial Hospital. His youngest sister, Flora Blanco, says Dr. Moguel was destined to become a doctor.
My brother, at a very young age, he was inclined to be a doctor. Why? Because when he was very young, my mother used to see how he played mimicking a doctor, and she would tell him, "One day you will be a doctor, my son." And she told me that he always would want to call people to come and play with him, and he would be the doctor. So from then, my mom knew that one day he would be one, but she didn't know that he would have been this kind of doctor for our country, Belize.
He served as the president of the Belize Medical and Dental Association from 2015 to 2020. Dr. Peralta Aldana, president of BMDA, says that Dr. Moguel was one of the cornerstones of the association.
Just as our country is also a growing nation, no? The BMDA is young, and it started, but it was kind of a dormant. And then Dr. Moguel came to the presidency in 2000. That was 2015. And since then, the amount of medical doctors and surgeons that joined the association had grown in more than 50%. And the association not only was dormant, but it became more active. So he carried medicine in his heart. And he was a teacher at heart, and he loved to teach. I know Dr. Moguel for many years now. From the early 2000s, I know him. At that moment, I was a student doctor coming to Karl Heusner. I remember very well that he took me under his wings, to teach. He loved teaching. So he wanted the Belize Medical Association to fortify the growth of our doctors.
The general surgeon was the longest serving at the K.H.M.H. Dr. Adrian Koyi, the acting director of medical services, refers to him as a fiercely independent individual with strong ideals.
He's been on the medical council of Belize as well for quite a few years. Again, a reflection of his seniority in the system of our country. And so the impact that he has had has not only been within the walls of Karl Heusner, but throughout the nation of this country. So one of our stalwarts, one of our heroes, he has done, I'm sure, close to 10,000 surgeries in his career or more. And there are many, many Belizeans walking around today, in this very day, who've had surgeries done by him and that he saved many lives. And in this way, I can only reflect the fact that, we don't recognize people, especially during the time when they're alive. We keep just working, and unfortunately, over the years, things do build up and people, I think, kind of lose track of what we're here for. And, they often take things too personal.
The father of 2 was recently diagnosed with colon cancer. Neither he nor his relatives were aware of his illness until his cancer was at stage 4.
Because it was very rough. It was hurting for us, the family, because we were losing one that was so close to us, was so loving. It was really a loss that we were seeing in the family, because we were told to which extent his sickness was. And all of us were sad. The entire family, we were really there for him and with him. And it was really something that words cannot express, because it was one that was there for all of us.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.